Well, we're getting more rain, more snow, and tomorrow we might see convective snow showers. We explain what that means, why we might see some graupel or even small hail. So picked up some fresh snow yet again in northeastern Minnesota. Over a half foot around Grand Marais, a few inches for most spots in Duluth. Just enough, picked up 2 inches along with some freezing rain overnight into the early morning hours, and that is enough to put them in the #1 spot for seasonal snowfall. When you add it all up, this is looking through the whole season. You can see the big snow in mid-December, another one in January, 137.1 inches. They'll add to that total. They beat the old value here by about 1.7 inches that was set back in the mid-90s. Lots of wind too up along the North Shore today out of the east ahead of the low pressure area. We see winds move counterclockwise around a low. That low has been kind of over us in the southern part of the state, so that's why winds have been a little bit lighter, but winds will pick back up, but this time out of the north and west as we head into tonight and tomorrow on the other side of that system. So we're going to really slow down this system even more. The surface low is to our southeast with the cold front, all the severe weather, southern Wisconsin. And then we've got the upper level low sitting across North Dakota. And that's basically cold air aloft. And you want these two to be separated for things to progress and move along. But what's going to happen here over the next 12 to 24 hours, the upper level low is going to be right over the lower level low, right over northeastern Minnesota tomorrow. We call that a vertically stacked low, when aloft and at the surface the features are pretty much on top of each other. And basically what's happening is this storm system is maturing. As long as warmer air is pushing out ahead of it, you get clouds and moisture, everything moves along, but eventually the cold air catches up and then it becomes occluded. And then the thing just doesn't move. So we call that a cutoff low or vertically stacked storm system. And it's going to spin over northern Minnesota tomorrow. And we're going to see convective snow showers. This is mid-afternoon tomorrow. You see these dark blue spots. This is pretty interesting. It does happen, but we basically are making things so cold aloft that we're going to have instability, sort of shallow level of what we'd see with thunderstorms. Snow for northern Minnesota, a lot of it up around International Falls, but even St. Cloud could get a little slushy coating, a couple more inches along the North Shore, but we're looking at Cape tomorrow, convective available potential energy. So normally we look at this for thunderstorms, how unstable is the atmosphere? But sometimes you can see just enough instability like we'll have tomorrow, shallow layer of instability where not enough energy and moisture for thunderstorms, but enough to produce basically mini thunderstorms without the lightning and thunder. That'll be these convective snow showers because it'll be relatively warm and moist at the surface and then that very cold air aloft. So we're gonna have these rotating bursts of snow showers, peaks of sun, and then a snow burst, maybe some small hail or graupel, and then more peaks of sun, and then these snow bursts. It's going to be kind of a weird day tomorrow, along with wind and pretty cold temperatures, only in the low 40s. Saturday won't be a whole lot better, low to mid 40s. We'll see a little more sunshine. Sunday should have more sunshine yet, but still cold in the 40s. The normal high is pushing almost 60 now for the Twin Cities, and we'll get closer to that next week by Tuesday, Wednesday, probably mid to upper 50s, but still a little bit below the average. So we'll be watching for warmer weather eventually, but it's going to be a slow crawl out of this. When we get these upper level lows like this that are just kind of cut off from everything, it keeps things very chilly and kind of gloomy here that we'll see right through the weekend. So look for those convective snow showers tomorrow and otherwise a chilly pattern for several more days.